Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Nerd Herders. Yeah. I almost said the Overbeer podcast.
No.
I'm so used to saying that. You should listen to that.
Yeah, that's over on iTunes and SoundCloud and Podbay and other random podcast services.
What is Podbay?
I don't know. It just seems like it's some kind of hub for podcasts.
Some sort of a hub?
Yeah, it's a hub of sorts. It's a bay where all the pods...
Like Pirate Bay?
Yeah.
That was a thing. I don't think it is anymore.
I don't know.
I never used it.
I didn't either.
You're wrong if you do.
Yeah, you've heard our thoughts on that.
Yeah. We did a rant on that, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, this isn't the Overbeer podcast. This is Nerd Herders, where every week we give you daily fun and giggles.
Not just Nerd Herders. It's year 2. Officially.
Ooh.
Get excited.
So this year we're going to have like Sonic?
Maybe.
Harry Potter?
Maybe. We'll have Jaleel White and then Daniel Radcliffe come hang out with us.
You know, it's a really common thing in comics for them to do like Batman year 1, Daredevil year 1, Batgirl year 1. They never do year 2.
So do you want me to put year 2 on our little Nerd Herders logo now on every thumbnail?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
Done.
Why not?
You heard it here first. All right, so every week, we go day by day. We do a bunch of cool stuff, and this week will be no different. It might be a little different. There might not be one of the days that we usually do. We're starting off the year strong.
Yeah, we're already missing days. But we also are drinking something
every week
because we do Overbeer podcast.
That's what we do.
Yeah, every week but the first one.
So now it's been a whole year
of drinking on the show. Yeah.
Yes. What are we drinking this week?
We are drinking from Funky Buddha Brewery. Blueberry Cobbler Ale. It's got a kind of a pinup girl rocker chick on the front. It's got some tattoos. She's got a blueberry pie, and it looks like a sad little scared ice cream scoop on top.
No, I really like this label.
Yeah.
One of the best looking labels I've seen, maybe ever. It's got a little explanation here. It says, deviously crafty. I think it should always be pronounced that way. This ain't your grandma's fizzy blueberry lager. I know she loved those. Grandmama. Blueberry Cobbler is a copiously blueberry glass of goodness with real cinnamon and vanilla added. It's purple, not because we add coloring, but because we use natural blueberries. So go ahead and sneak a slice. We won't tell. Consume fresh.
I might tell.
It's purple, like Thanos' pee-pee.
So your shirt.
Or hey, Purple Pride. Yeah, let's see what we got. It's purple because they have real blueberries.
Orlando City Soccer.
Yeah.
They're made from real blueberries.
It just doesn't, I'm not disagreeing with them, but it sounds dumb to say it that way. It's purple because they're blueberries. Why isn't it blue? It's definitely blueberry.
I like it.
I wonder if it's going to turn our mouth purple.
We'll find out. And maybe by the end of the week,
it's got a lot of flavor.
We'll look like Violet Beauregard.
Oh.
And we'll just kind of be sitting here floating, and Dan will have to come in and juice us.
That'll be on a different type of hub. All right, so again, cool label. Maybe it'll be on an Instagram. Check that out. So it's the first day of the week, which means we have our movie top story.
Yeah.
Which this week
is a TV top story.
Oh boy.
Changing things up.
Something happened this weekend called the Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
You may have heard of it. It's an award show, like the Oscars.
It's the Oscars of TV.
It's the Oscars of TV. Exactly. On TV, they air it.
Mm-hmm.
They should put the Emmys in movie theaters only. That'd be ironic, wouldn't it? But yeah, for those who don't know, they're like the Emmys. What is that? Are they like the Golden Globes?
If you don't know what the Emmys are, why are you watching a show about nerdy news and?
True. So we're just going to go over some of the big winners of the night, and then we're going to kind of give our thoughts, right? So we'll do like the big categories. One thing that I thought was pretty cool right off the bat, supporting actor in a comedy series, Louis Anderson won for Baskets, which I've never seen Baskets. I didn't know Louis Anderson was on it. I didn't know Louis Anderson was still alive, but I loved Louis Anderson as a kid because I loved Life with Louie. Did you ever watch this cartoon, Life with Louie?
I feel like I probably did. I don't remember much of it.
And then he hosted Family Feud.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this the Zach Galifianakis show? Okay. Yeah, that's the one where he's like the clown or something.
Yeah, well, I saw that. I didn't watch the Emmys. Neither of us watched it. I watched a lot of the clips. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of funny viral stuff that Jimmy Kimmel did. I watched probably all of the bits that I could find, and it seemed like he was really good, Kimmel. But anyway, I saw that Louis Anderson won, and I didn't think it was the real Louis Anderson. Not the one that I thought it was.
It was just a different Louis Anderson.
But I looked it up, and it is him. I think, from what I could tell, he plays Galifianakis' mother on the show.
It's interesting.
Yes. I don't know if he's supposed to be transgender or if he just plays his mom. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever watch Baskets.
Maybe I'll go back and watch Baskets.
Maybe. That show had a lot of pedigree. It was like produced by Louis C.K.
Yeah. I remember a lot of build up when that was coming out, and I just never got around to watching it.
It looks weird, which could be great. Aziz Ansari and Alan Yang won Best Writing for a Comedy Series for Master of None.
Cool.
That's cool. That's awesome.
I'm halfway through that show or so. I really like it.
Supporting Actress in a Comedy. I thought this was interesting. Kate McKinnon won for Saturday Night Live.
I haven't seen her on Saturday Night Live. I can't really comment.
It's just... But I haven't watched enough of that to really say, but it's interesting.
That's weird that a show like that would get...
It's very rare. I know that Will Ferrell was... like 1 year nominated. I think Amy Poehler might have been once, but it is very rare for cast members of that show to be nominated, and then to win is very rare.
Good for her.
Yeah, lead actress in a comedy series. I believe for the 5th year in a row, Julia Louis-Dreyfus won for Veep.
Have you watched Veep?
Mm-hmm. Veep's great.
Is it okay? Because I've it's one of those shows I never hear about until the Emmys, and then I never hear anybody ever talk about it again.
Oh, Veep's fantastic,
and I just never watched it.
Yeah, that show's great. This was the first season that the creator Armando Iannucci was not involved with. He left to do another show. I don't think he ever expected it to run that long. He's from the world of British television that lasts 2 seasons and 4 episodes, and it was actually maybe their best season yet.
Wow.
So, which is surprising. Jeffrey Tambor won 2nd year in a row for Transparent.
I still haven't seen that.
Neither have I. I don't know if I will. We can skip past some of that. People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story won a lot of awards, like a whole lot. Basically everything that it could have.
Did you end up seeing that or no?
Well, I watched the first 2 episodes, and then the DVR didn't record the 3rd one for some reason.
And then at that point,
right. I'll see it eventually.
Sure.
It's on Hulu. Patton Oswalt won for writing for a variety special for his stand-up special, talking for clapping, and gave a very heartfelt speech.
I still have not seen the speech.
Yeah, his wife died a few months back, and his speech was very nice. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver won Best Talk Series.
That's a show that everything I've seen about it I really love, and it's a show I wish I watched more than I did.
Yeah, I watch it every week. It's great. I mean, I just watched that. That's my Monday routine at work. Watch it from the night before on lunch. Always great. But that led to a very funny bit at the Emmys because Jimmy Kimmel's show was nominated. He was the host of it. He lost to John Oliver. Matt Damon came out behind Jimmy Kimmel just eating an apple and was like, hey, how's it going? So you lost. That's weird. Like, he did this whole thing. It was very funny. Rubbing it in. It was pretty good. Key and Peele won Variety Sketch Series.
Good for them. Great show.
Game of Thrones won a whole bunch of stuff. Writing, directing.
Wasn't this like a record-breaking year for amount of wins or something like that?
Yeah, it won a lot of stuff. And then some cool stuff that fans of our show probably enjoyed. Rami Malek won Best Actor in a Drama Series for Mr. Robot, and Tatiana Maslany won for Orphan Black.
Yeah.
2 very, very geek-friendly shows, as well as Game of Thrones winning, Best Drama Series, Veep won Best Comedy Series. So those are kind of the big ones. And the thing about the Emmys that a lot of people were writing about Monday morning was they have fully accepted genre television. You had Orphan Black, Mr. Robot, Game of Thrones, all these shows winning multiple awards.
Yeah.
Getting very well respected. Sherlock, the Sherlock special from last year won Best TV Movie. Which is really cool.
It's stuff like Modern Family and Big Bang Theory and this and this other thing. And it's cool that it's clearly breaking out of that mold.
Yeah. And I feel like the Emmys more than... I don't care about them as much as the Oscars. If I had been home, I would have watched it. I was out that night. But I definitely feel like you can't point to nearly as many, like, that's dumb because this wasn't even nominated. Like, I feel like they really kind of get the right stuff. I don't have any complaints. Like, do I wish that, Jessica Jones had been nominated for something? Could it have been up for acting in some of those categories? Sure, definitely. But for the most part, those are a pretty good list of people.
And we're at a point now where television is just so good in general.
There's too much good television. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours today, and saying how like fuck HBO for making Westworld look so good that starts in a week. I don't have time for another great show. Like
I don't watch nearly as much TV as I want to. Typically when I watch TV, it's like, oh, Adult Swim's on, I'm just gonna kind of half awake watch this and go to bed. Like, I don't sit down and watch as much new TV as I would like to. And I think that's probably why I don't pay as much attention to the Emmys, because I'm like, I haven't seen I'm so far behind on Game of Thrones. I want to see Mr. Robot, but I haven't caught up with it. I love Orphan Black, but I still haven't caught up with this past season of that. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, and every time, later in the What We've Been Up To, I started a new show this past week, but then I was immediately thinking, shit, why did I start the show? All the fall shows are about to come back. As people are watching this, a couple days away from Luke Cage debuting on the 30th. There's just so much. It's crazy. It really is. But it's also awesome. Can you have too much of a good thing? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. But it's clear that there's good television for everybody.
But it is absolutely pushed off even the only okay television. Where it's like, I don't have time for you anymore. Like, back in the day, you'd be like, all right, I'll stick with this show just because. And more, I'm just like, no.
Nope,
like,
I don't have time.
Gotham, bye. Like, it's a show set in the Batman world, and I'm like, I don't have time, and I should love you, and I don't. So I'm going to just push that off to the side. Stuff like that. So that's the Emmy Awards. What did you think? Do you want to see Jimmy Kimmel host the Oscars? Because that seems like a good choice to me. Let me know about that. Let me know about the awards, what you thought, what should have won, what didn't win. Do you care? Let us know.
Yeah.
What's your favorite show that you watch? Let us know that too.
Come on, let us know all that stuff in the comments below. Or you can tweet at us. I'm on Twitter at Rich Belson.
I'm at Stonks.
Channel's on Twitter at OABeer_official. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overbeer. We're on Instagram at over_a_beer, where we will post a nice picture of this awesome Funky Bruta Blueberry Cobbler Ale label. And then you can also find the Overbeer podcast we mentioned at the top of the show on soundcloud.com/overbeer, iTunes, and other podcast services. But that'll wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.